The Psychology of Happiness: Secrets to a Fulfilling Life. Happiness is a universal human goal that has been pursued for centuries. While it is something that everyone wants to achieve, it is often elusive, and many people find themselves struggling to attain it. The Psychology of Happiness: Secrets to a Fulfilling Life aims to explore the science behind happiness and provide readers with practical strategies for leading a more fulfilling life. This book delves into the historical, cultural, and scientific aspects of happiness. We explore the factors that contribute to happiness, including genetics, social connections, meaningful activities, and positive emotions. We also examine the impact of negative emotions, such as stress and anxiety, and provide practical tools for managing them. The pursuit of happiness is not always straightforward, and this book acknowledges the challenges that individuals face in their quest for a happy life. We explore the importance of mindset, self-awareness, and goal setting in cultivating happiness, and offer strategies for developing resilience and optimism. The Psychology of Happiness is a comprehensive guide that will help readers to understand the underlying principles of happiness and apply them to their daily lives. Whether you are seeking to improve your own happiness or looking to help others do so, this book provides valuable insights and practical tools that will help you achieve a more fulfilling life. Part 1: The Science of Happiness. Happiness has been a topic of interest for philosophers, scientists, and scholars throughout history. In recent decades, there has been a surge of research on the science of happiness, also known as positive psychology. Positive psychology is the scientific study of the factors that contribute to happiness and well-being. Historical perspectives on happiness. The concept of happiness has been discussed by philosophers since ancient times. Aristotle defined happiness as the ultimate goal of human existence, and his ideas continue to influence modern-day discussions on happiness. In the 18th century, the Enlightenment period marked a shift in thinking about happiness. The pursuit of happiness became a central theme in political philosophy, with the idea that it was a fundamental right of all individuals. Theories of happiness. In positive psychology, several theories of happiness have been proposed. One of the most prominent theories is the hedonic treadmill, which suggests that individuals adapt to changes in their circumstances and return to their baseline level of happiness. Another theory is the PERMA model, which proposes that 5 factors contribute to well-being: positive emotions, engagement, relationships, meaning, and accomplishment. Factors that influence happiness. Research has identified several factors that contribute to happiness, including genetics, social connections, meaningful activities, and positive emotions. Genetic factors account for about 50% of an individual's happiness, while social connections and meaningful activities have been found to be important predictors of happiness. Positive emotions, such as gratitude and joy, have also been linked to increased happiness. The role of genetics in happiness. Studies have found that genetic factors play a significant role in an individual's happiness. Twin studies have shown that identical twins, who share 100% of their genes, tend to have similar levels of happiness, while fraternal twins, who share only 50% of their genes, do not. However, genetic factors are not the only determining factor in happiness, and environmental factors also play a significant role. The impact of culture on happiness. Culture plays an important role in shaping our attitudes towards happiness. In some cultures, happiness is seen as a personal achievement, while in others, it is viewed as a collective responsibility. Research has found that individuals from collectivistic cultures tend to place a greater emphasis on social connections and relationships, while individuals from individualistic cultures prioritize personal achievement and success. Understanding the impact of culture on happiness can provide valuable insights into how to promote happiness in different cultural contexts. Part 2: The Pursuit of Happiness. The pursuit of happiness is a journey that can be challenging but ultimately rewarding. In this section, we explore some of the obstacles that individuals may face in their pursuit of happiness and provide practical strategies for overcoming them. A. The hedonic treadmill. The hedonic treadmill is a phenomenon in which individuals adapt to changes in their circumstances and return to their baseline level of happiness. This can lead to a constant pursuit of new experiences or material possessions in the hope of achieving greater happiness. However, this pursuit is often futile, as individuals eventually adapt to their new circumstances and return to their baseline level of happiness. To overcome the hedonic treadmill, individuals need to focus on developing internal sources of happiness, such as meaningful activities and positive relationships. B. The paradox of choice. The paradox of choice refers to the idea that having too many options can actually reduce happiness. When individuals are faced with too many choices, they may experience decision paralysis or feel that they have made the wrong choice. To overcome the paradox of choice, individuals can focus on making deliberate choices that align with their values and goals. C. The importance of meaningful activities. Engaging in activities that have meaning and purpose can contribute to greater happiness and well-being. Meaningful activities can take many forms, such as volunteering, pursuing a hobby, or engaging in creative endeavors. By focusing on activities that align with their values and interests, individuals can experience a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. D. The impact of social connections on happiness. Social connections are a fundamental source of happiness and well-being. Research has found that individuals with strong social connections tend to be happier and healthier than those who are socially isolated. To cultivate social connections, individuals can focus on building meaningful relationships with family, friends, and community members. In summary, the pursuit of happiness requires individuals to overcome obstacles such as the hedonic treadmill and the paradox of choice. By focusing on meaningful activities and cultivating social connections, individuals can experience greater happiness and well-being. Part 3: Cultivating Happiness. Cultivating happiness involves developing a mindset and set of habits that promote well-being and resilience. In this section, we explore practical strategies for cultivating happiness in daily life. A. Mindset and self-awareness. Developing a positive mindset and self-awareness are essential for cultivating happiness. By focusing on the present moment and practicing gratitude, individuals can shift their mindset towards a more positive outlook. Self-awareness involves understanding one's emotions, thoughts, and behaviors and making conscious choices that align with one's values and goals. B. Goal setting. Setting and working towards meaningful goals can contribute to a greater sense of purpose and fulfillment. Goals should be specific, measurable, and aligned with one's values and interests. By breaking down larger goals into smaller, achievable steps, individuals can experience a sense of progress and accomplishment. C. Resilience and optimism. Developing resilience and optimism are crucial for overcoming challenges and setbacks. Resilience involves the ability to bounce back from adversity, while optimism involves focusing on positive outcomes and possibilities. Practicing mindfulness and self-compassion can also contribute to greater resilience and optimism. D. Mind-body practices. Mind-body practices, such as meditation and yoga, have been found to promote well-being and happiness. These practices involve focusing on the present moment and cultivating a sense of calm and relaxation. Mind-body practices can also contribute to greater self-awareness and stress reduction. E. Positive relationships. Positive relationships are a fundamental source of happiness and well-being. To cultivate positive relationships, individuals can focus on building meaningful connections with others and practicing effective communication and conflict resolution skills. In conclusion, cultivating happiness involves developing a positive mindset, setting meaningful goals, and practicing resilience and optimism. Mind-body practices and positive relationships can also contribute to greater well-being and happiness. By incorporating these strategies into daily life, individuals can experience a more fulfilling and joyful existence. Part 4. Happiness and the larger community. Happiness is not just an individual pursuit, but also a collective one. In this section, we explore the ways in which happiness and well-being are connected to larger community factors and societal issues. A. Social justice and well-being. Social justice and well-being are closely intertwined. Inequality, discrimination, and systemic oppression can lead to negative health outcomes and reduced well-being for marginalized communities. To promote happiness and well-being for all, it is important to address and dismantle systemic barriers and work towards social justice and equity. B. Environmental factors and well-being. The environment also plays a significant role in happiness and well-being. Exposure to pollution and natural disasters can have negative impacts on physical and mental health. Protecting the environment and promoting sustainable practices can contribute to greater well-being for individuals and the larger community. C. Economic factors and happiness. While material possessions are not the sole source of happiness, economic factors can play a role in overall well-being. Access to basic necessities, such as food, shelter, and healthcare, are essential for promoting happiness and preventing negative health outcomes. Addressing economic inequality and promoting access to resources can contribute to greater well-being for all individuals. D. Community involvement and happiness. Community involvement and social connections are fundamental sources of happiness and well-being. Participating in community events and volunteering can contribute to a sense of belonging and purpose. Building strong and supportive communities can also promote resilience and help individuals overcome challenges and setbacks. In summary, happiness and well-being are connected to larger community factors, such as social justice, environmental factors, and economic conditions. Community involvement and social connections are also essential for promoting happiness and well-being. By addressing these larger societal issues and promoting community involvement, individuals can contribute to a more positive and fulfilling existence for themselves and the larger community. Part 5. Challenges to happiness. While happiness is a desirable state, it is not always easy to achieve. In this section, we explore some of the common challenges that individuals may face on their journey towards happiness and well-being. A. Adversity and setbacks. Adversity and setbacks are inevitable parts of life. Dealing with difficult situations, such as illness, loss, or major life changes, can be challenging and impact one's happiness and well-being. Developing resilience and effective coping strategies can help individuals overcome adversity and bounce back from setbacks. B. Negative emotions and thoughts. Negative emotions and thoughts, such as fear, anxiety, and self-doubt, can also impact happiness and well-being. These emotions and thoughts can be overwhelming and prevent individuals from taking action towards their goals. Practicing mindfulness and self-compassion can help individuals manage negative emotions and thoughts and cultivate a more positive mindset. C. Social comparison. Comparing oneself to others can also impact happiness and well-being. Social comparison can lead to feelings of inadequacy and low self-esteem, especially in the age of social media where individuals often present a carefully curated image of their lives. Practicing gratitude and focusing on one's own journey and progress can help individuals overcome the negative effects of social comparison. D. Burnout and stress. Chronic stress and burnout can have negative impacts on physical and mental health, as well as happiness and well-being. To prevent burnout and manage stress, individuals can prioritize self-care, such as regular exercise, sufficient sleep, and relaxation techniques. In conclusion, while happiness is a desirable state, it is not always easy to achieve. Adversity, negative emotions, social comparison, and burnout can all impact happiness and well-being. However, developing resilience, effective coping strategies, and self-care practices can help individuals overcome these challenges and cultivate a more fulfilling and joyful existence. Happiness is a complex and multifaceted concept that is influenced by a variety of factors, including genetics, life circumstances, and personal choices. While happiness is not a constant state, it is possible to cultivate a more positive and fulfilling existence by focusing on the factors that contribute to well-being. In this book, we have explored various aspects of happiness, including the science of happiness, the role of relationships and social connections, the impact of personal values and beliefs, and the connection between happiness and the larger community. We have also examined some of the common challenges that individuals may face on their journey towards happiness and well-being. Ultimately, happiness is a personal journey that requires effort and intentionality. By taking steps to prioritize self-care, build positive relationships, cultivate personal values and beliefs, and contribute to the larger community, individuals can increase their overall happiness and well-being. It is our hope that this book has provided insights and strategies that will help readers lead happier and more fulfilling lives. However, it is important to recognize that happiness is not a one-size-fits-all solution, and that everyone's journey towards happiness will look different. What works for one person may not work for another, and it is important to approach the pursuit of happiness with flexibility and openness to change. Furthermore, it is important to acknowledge that there are systemic and societal factors that impact happiness and well-being, such as poverty, discrimination, and environmental degradation. While personal choices and behaviors can contribute to individual happiness, addressing these larger societal issues is also necessary for promoting well-being for all individuals. In conclusion, happiness is a complex and multifaceted concept, but it is possible to cultivate a more positive and fulfilling existence through intentional actions and by addressing larger societal issues. We hope that this book has provided readers with the tools and insights needed to embark on their own journey towards greater happiness and well-being.